Hola, hello, namaste. Com esteu? How are you? Today we will have a special guest. Avui tenim un invitat especial. M'he tret la bata. Ui, quanta gent connectant-se! Estàveu esperant, You were waiting for the interview. Now let's wait. Siddhant. Avui tenim una entrevista i m'he posat Hello, Siddhant World, how are you? Sí, m'he posat de periodista. Today I'm a journalist. M'he posat el bindi. Our friends are here. We are waiting. Let's see if Siddhant is gonna connect and he's gonna send... Vale, el club de fans, sí. I have prepared so many questions, see? And I'm very excited to share them with him, of course, and with you. My cousin, my sister, Eva, both Evas. Eva Corbacho, my friend Eva, who is connected now, she knows Siddhant also. Let's see if he's gonna connect. I think that he will do it soon. Em va dir que ella es pensava que era i no. Question 1. Spanish omelette with or without onion? Espera que ho apunto. More questions. With or without onion? Siddhant Karnick official. They are here as well. Hola! Are you the official fan club? That's very cool. We are fans from Spain. We love Siddhant. And we want to share this moment with you. Very important day for soristas, yes? Buenas noches! No, Raquel, Siddhant, he's not here yet. This is the fan club. El passo poll és més fàcil amb l'esquerra o dreta. Li podràs preguntar a algun remei casolà pel coronavirus. Coití, no preguntarem això. Siddhant is here, now I'm waiting for your... No, he has to say... No? A veure, let's see. Are you gonna send me the invitation or do you want me to send it to you? Siddhant Marta is saying hello. My audience is getting... a veure. How can I do it? I think now we are waiting for Siddhant. Finally!
Being true to the Indian Standard Time, which is a little late, always.
That's okay. You are the guest. You can come anytime. First of all, my applause. Are you wearing pink? Yes. Is it pink?
I am wearing pink. Yes, I wore pink.
Me too.
Hey, you said pink. I wore the same thing. So for all those of you who don't know, I thought today's live was happening yesterday. So I wore pink yesterday and I was waiting and I was like, Sara, I'm excited. And Sara said, Siddhant, it is not today, it is tomorrow. And I'm like,
Very well. You look so amazing, Siddhant. How are you?
Oh, thank you. I am after that compliment, I'm even better. I've got pink in my cheeks now. I'm blushing. And you're looking very pretty, Sara.
Too. Oh my God, today...
You're the Spanish beauty.
Oh, thank you. Because I'm not with my pajamas and all this thing. I'm wearing my journalist jacket. That's why. But pink always.
Well, I'm
so
wearing
happy.
my pajamas. I'm wearing my
Really?
pajamas. Yeah, I hope you don't mind. It's the Indian attire, no?
We don't mind. It's perfect.
It's perfect. Pajamas and all. Good.
I'm dressing like, on TV when you can see the news on TV. I mean, you
Yes.
can see my pajama. I'm wearing my pajama here, but it's a surprise.
Hey,
How
that's
are
my
you?
mom.
How are you?
My mom has just joined in, and she's saying you're looking very pretty.
Oh, thank you, Siddhant's mom.
And my cousin Susanna is also there. My cousin Susanna. Hi, Susanna.
Really?
She lives in
Hello.
Madrid. Hola, ¿qué
Namaste.
tal,
I can say
Susanna?
hey. Hola, hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Oh, you probably don't know this, but my cousin, she's my cousin. She lives in Madrid. She's half Spanish and she's half Indian, so
Oh,
she's on right now. So
that's
I have a little
perfect.
Spanish connection over here.
Yes, you have many Spanish connections. See, Siddhant, I have 3 papers full of questions for you.
Wow. Oh,
Yes, I
oh,
did my job today.
I am a little nervous now. You're very prepared, and I'm
Come
not.
on,
Okay.
come on, come on. First of
All
all,
right.
how is coronavirus here in India? Because I've read a lot, but I want you to tell me, how are things in India?
The virus is doing fantastic. It is really
Dancing
well
Bollywood.
doing. Things are going very well for the virus. Things aren't going very well for humans and Indians over here, but for the virus, superb. It's getting better and tougher and stronger each day as we speak.
Yes, yes. And how are you
Yeah.
feeling being home? Locked.
Uh, good. Good.
Really?
Yeah, taking the positive out of it because one's being forced to stay at home with family, and we kind of ignore that a lot of the times, right? At least I do. So I don't spend enough time with my family, and this is a good reason to spend time and really make those connections with yourself rather than being distracted from the outside, I feel.
Yes, it's true. And sometimes you are very busy doing your job, many things, and you never have time for yourself. I'm feeling that I have time for myself, but sometimes I'm scared of having that much time for myself. It's like, oh, because I'm always busy trying to do many things, just because I don't like to think too much. You know what I mean? And now it's like, okay, now it's the time. And for me, it's like a roller coaster. Sometimes I'm very sad. Today, I was very sad. I don't know why, because I was happy that today I had the chance to talk to you. After 15 years, do you remember how we met?
15 years. Yes, we met in the
And
acting class. You were coming to make a documentary. I remember, of course.
you were the best student. Come on.
Sorry, can
Yes,
you say that again? Can you say that again? I lost reception. Can you say that again?
you were the best student of the class. Come on. And the teacher told us, okay, now we're going to make a scene, blah, blah, blah. And you were the one that was making the fighting scene. And we all were like, see, like, wow.
You're too kind, Sara. You're too kind. But
No,
you're too
no.
right. You're very correct also. I was the best.
Come
Modest
on.
also.
But it was fun how we met, and then we were in touch because today I was remembering you came to Barcelona and we went to
Yes.
Parkway, we went to have some lunch.
Yes.
And I really have a
Yes.
very good memory of this. And
You do.
yes, and I went to India with a friend of mine that today she told me, yes, I know Siddhant, and you were really busy at that time, working so much. Like you were
Yes.
having lots of shootings. No, it's like, no, being
It's
an
seasonal
actor.
work. It is seasonal work. Sometimes we're shooting a lot, sometimes we're not. Sometimes we have a lockdown. You know, an actor is not very used to being locked down at home with no work and no reason to go outside.
Yes,
So this is part of our lifestyle. We're used to it. It's good for us.
yes. How do you get used to that? I mean, like you have lots of work and then,
Yeah, suddenly no work. Absolutely no work. No paycheck, no work. And it's great because then you really start to ask the questions that everybody in the world is asking
yes,
right now. Yeah. You got to deal with yourself, no?
yes, it's true.
And it helps when you're acting as well to come. You got to know yourself really well. If for you to be playing somebody else, you know, and it often happens that after playing a character, you need to come back to neutral. And if you don't know who you are, then it's difficult to come back to neutral quicker. So it's an exercise which I'm still learning. I've not yet mastered. I mean, lifetimes go in learning and understanding yourself. So I'm just on the tip of the iceberg right now.
And then, which tools do you use to prepare a character? Because I'm sure that it has to be very difficult. Like one day you are this person, another day you are that other person. Which kind of tools do you use? Are you
Well,
looking for yourself?
I see the mediums that I'm going to be performing on first. If it is something like theater, then I use the director's tools, because then the play is everything. That kind of, you study the play, you go over the scripts, you go over the acting, and you kind of you discover the character. If it is film that I'm doing, then I do a lot of research on the character that I'm playing, on the dialect that they're speaking, on the mannerisms that I want to bring. And I create this and I discuss it with the director. And then once with that little preparation done, we go on set and we discover and we play. And if it is on television, then I do absolutely no preparation. I just
No?
go, sure, no preparation in television. There's no point preparing in television. Every week the script keeps changing, so there's no point.
Yeah.
There's no, yeah. So you just discover it as you go along.
But what do you prefer? Working in an advertisement, working in a theater play, working on TV? For you, what's the best thing?
Okay, and it's only recently that I'm understanding this. For creative satisfaction, theater is the best. Okay, for money, for getting the money, television is
Paisa,
very
paisa,
good.
paisa.
Yes, pesa.
Kam
For
karo dos.
pesa, for what's the currency in euros, right? You'll earn euros. What's the Spanish word for money? Uh,
Dinero. Or you can say pasta
Dinero.
also. Pasta, yes.
Pasta, yeah, this, yes. So TV gives a lot of pasta. Yeah. I do those on weekends. I go to the bar and dance for people to throw money at me. That's
Yes.
my night
I
job
do it
when work
also.
is not too well.
I do it alone with my cats. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
You're a dancer. You're a Bollywood dancer. I'm sure you had people come and throw notes at you in that manner, no?
I used to, Siddhant. I forgot my past life, and now I'm not dancing that much. I remember that 15 years ago I was the first Spanish who did this thing in Bollywood, and it was so cool. But I'm
Yeah.
journalist and I prepare to do my journalist things. But sometimes friends of mine, they say, Sara, why don't you teach us? Because it's a very fun. It's very fun. Bollywood is a very fun thing. And sometimes I do, but not like I used to. Because come
Are
on,
you
Bollywood.
dancing? Are you dancing at home right now?
I am. Yes, you cannot see my feet, but they are dancing. Tiriri, tiriri,
Yeah.
tiriri.
There you go. You're dancing then.
And I remember that you are a very good dancer also.
I used to be. Now I
Come
can just
on.
about. No, I used to be, but it's the same thing, out of touch. You know, I can't tell you because I myself have lost touch with dancing. But this time has made me realize that I need to get back to dancing. In fact, on this lockdown, I got back to b-boying and break dancing. And I
Really?
was doing, yeah, I was doing b-boying, and the next day I landed up with a slip disc.
Wow.
Yeah. So last 10 days I've been on my back and like, so much pain, but now it just got
This
better
is,
today, in fact.
yeah, but this is called aging. We are getting old.
Yeah, yeah. We are. But I did something very smart. You know, at the age of 25, I
Yes.
gifted myself a very talented plastic surgeon. And that's why I've
Really?
been looking, yeah, that's why I don't look a day beyond 25.
I did the same, but
You
with
did.
my brain, and my brain is like a 4 years old lady, you know.
See, that's it. It's all
And
relative.
Siddhant, and now you are a blogger. You are
Yes,
how do you say it? Content creator on YouTube.
yes. Yes, I am. Thank you. I'm
You are
very proud
very,
of it.
yes, I'm very proud as well, and I think that you are very brave doing this. It's not that
Uh,
easy. It's very
It's
difficult.
not. Yeah, that as I thought it would be very easy, but it's with so many things that you think, oh, that job I can do. Oh, radio host, you just need to go up and talk. What's
Yes,
so
yes.
difficult in that? But when you do
Mm-hmm.
it, then you understand the scripting, the research, the talk, the energy, the waking up at ridiculous hours. It's a huge job, and now with so you only know how difficult it is once you really get into it, and but then at the same time you really know how great it is once you get into it and start to really enjoy the entire process. So I'm really loving it.
And do you do, I think that it looks like you do all the process. I mean, from the script, you shoot, of course, and then you edit everything. It's
Yes,
100% you. That's very cool.
yes, thank you. And because of that, I've become a better actor as well. I've
Really?
become a better storyteller. Yeah, yeah, because I'm
Ah.
understanding the technicality of storytelling. So I'm
Mm.
understanding a little bit of what the cameraman goes through with focus. I'm understanding a little bit with what the sound guy goes through with his sound leveling, right? And understanding and knowing those technical aspects as an actor when I perform, for example, I can drop my voice down because I know certain things need to be spoken over here. So if the mic label is over here, I know this is catching. Instead of going out there and talking and losing that ground, so it's made me
Yeah.
a better, more technically informed actor.
But okay, this is very cool. But then you have to deal with like social media comments. How do you deal with that? I mean, it's
I
difficult.
deal
It's another
beautifully.
side.
No, I deal beautifully with them. I read only
Really?
the positive. Yeah, I read only the good comments, and the negative, just don't blind them out.
But do you Google yourself?
Of
I
course
do
I do.
it.
Of course. We all do it.
Well, give me five.
We all do it. Whoever says they don't is lying. We all do it.
Yeah, come on, come on. That's it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's like, no, I just was playing and then my name appeared, It's like, come on, I did it because I wanted to see what they were talking about.
Absolutely. And
And
it's a human tendency, right? We're very concerned about how we look, how our images. And today, if you want to know about anybody, the first thing you do is Google that somebody. So why wouldn't
100%.
you why wouldn't you Google yourself as well to know
Come
who you
on.
are, how you come across, right? So
You're
everybody
saying
does it.
that. You're saying that because now you're not feeling that guilty. I'm not feeling that guilty. Thank you.
There you go. Yeah, it takes time. It takes time, right? It takes time for that
Yes,
realization to come in. See,
yes, yes.
you and I, we still look 25, but we've got the head and the wisdom of 40-year-olds. So it's good.
Yes, come on, come on. And regarding your YouTube channel, I'm subscribed. Long time ago, I did it, and now they are very cool because yesterday I saw that you were with your mother and she was doing like the journalist role. Come on, this is for your mother, and she
Mom, are
was
you
trying
listening?
to
I'm sure
put your
she's listening.
yes,
Ma, are you
and she
listening?
was he was so cute with the comb, like perfect. My son has to be perfect. Come on, that's what a good mother does. But that's very cool. It's a good way to know yourself. That's the good thing of
Yeah,
social media, no? That we get the
yeah.
opportunity to know a little bit more about anyone. It's very cool. I really enjoyed it.
Ju-
Even I
Thank,
don't like
thank,
to ride a motorbike. I was like, whoa, so interesting.
thank you so much. It's there she goes. Mom says, "Thanks, Sarah."
Oh,
So I have to admit, I had a lot of difficulty in presenting that vlog. No, like you said, the direction, the writing, it all comes in, and I couldn't do it, and I was stuck for a long
yeah.
time. So I just approached my mom, and that's the learning I have. When you're in trouble, approach the people who you love for help, and they'll always be there to help you instead of getting stuck over here.
But how difficult sometimes is to ask for help. For me, it has been always very difficult to say or to say to someone, "See, I'm not good. Can you help me?" It's for no, like we all have to be perfect, smiling, good face, in our pajama, pink pajama. It's like we always have to be perfect. For me, it has been really difficult to ask for help. But once you do
Yeah.
it, it's like, it wasn't that bad, it wasn't that difficult, and then you grow. It's a good experience. What you said, it was really, really interesting.
Absolutely. It's you said it. You said everything. Correct.
Okay, can I interview myself then? I'm joking. I'm joking. Of course, I'm joking. Come on. I've got here. I have passions.
Okay, go for it.
Tell me about your dog. I love your dog.
What great questions you have, Sarah. I have two dogs. I have
Two.
always,
Okay.
yes, two dogs. I've always had dogs. They've been very great companions. And the elder one, Aragon, I must say, he's about 12, 13 years old now. He's very
Yes.
old.
All.
Yeah, but he has been through and he's been there with me through all my heartbreaks. Okay. He's always, yes, always he's known when I'm feeling down and he comes to me and he just sits on me and he sits on my, gives me love, and it's
That.
incredible how they can sense that. So my dogs
Yes.
have always been there. Every time I had a heartbreak, I used to go to Aragon. Used to hug and they used to lick me all over.
Why? It's amazing how animals are, and I think that you are an animal lover, and also what I like is that you try to change a little bit the uh, things that you think that they are not doing in a correct way. I mean, in your YouTube channel, we can see that when someone is littering something, you say, "Hey, what are you doing? Come on, this is also very brave." Also here in India, where unfortunately it's you
Yeah,
go to Juhu Beach or any place, it's very
yeah,
dirty. But it's good.
yeah,
People like you that are trying to change it. I mean, I'm not
yeah.
saying this is very bad, this is very good. Even in my culture, there are many things that they are very bad. And we try to change it in our, in a small drop can do big thing. I don't know if this
Yeah, you
makes
don't. I know
sense.
you're being nice. You're not saying it, but yes, we Indians keep things very dirty around us. We will keep our homes very clean,
That's
but
it.
yes, but our civic duty is not there to keep things clean. But that's another good thing that I believe will come out of this entire pandemic, especially for India, is that we will get a lot more hygienic about things. We will get a lot more conscious, and the government is doing all they can, but they have to, there are generations of mindset which needs to be
Yes,
changed, and someone's got to change it. So I feel very strongly for it, and it's a start.
yes.
And there are many like me as well. Many like me.
Yes, even, I mean, thanks to coronavirus here in Spain, the animals are like in the
Yeah.
street. There isn't pollution. Come on, it's so sad this because when we were only 2 weeks locked, the air was fresh. I mean, how is that possible? What have we been doing that bad that we have to be locked down to enjoy the earth? It's very sad.
It is, but that's how we are, right?
Yes,
And we need these kind of situations to give us a reminder, And I
yes,
feel that Earth has been very kind. I mean, to think that coronavirus could have been far more lethal, right? In
yes.
all that, and I don't want to reduce the implication and the impact that it's having and how dangerous it is, but it could have been a lot worse as well. At
Right.
the same time, we are now understanding how much clean and how much we appreciate the environment. But I just hope that we don't go back to living the same way that we did.
That's
Otherwise,
my
it's just going to
yes.
be,
That's my fear because I think that now everybody's saying yes, when this is gonna be finished, we will do this and that. But sometimes we don't have memory. It's like
yes,
it makes me a little bit sad because I hope that this is gonna give something to everybody. We are thinking a lot about our life, about the environment, and I'm afraid there are people that they don't think about the future. They don't feel no like okay, let's live the present. I hope that this is going to be a lesson for everybody. Otherwise, I think that makes me sad. I don't know why.
Unfortunately, history always repeats itself. And when
Mm.
World War One happened and millions died then, they swore that another war will not happen. And 30 years later, World War Two happened. And since then, we've seen many wars. So I don't think mankind will learn that fast. But we've got to be optimistic, right? We've got to be hopeful.
Yes, yes, we have to be optimistic. Otherwise, we can be, well. And I've seen that you have done, you're collaborating with an association to help the people in
Yes.
need.
Yes, yes. It's an organization called United Sikhs. And
Mm.
believe me, I'm not doing anything except spreading the word. They are the ones out there in the front line. All I'm
Yes,
asking for is what we can do, sitting at home in our safeguards home, is just to contribute a little. And that's all that I'm asking and doing. They are doing everything. I'm just like you. I'm just sitting, and I have some people who listen to me, and I'm just reaching out to them. That's all that I'm doing.
you're doing more than enough. Here in Spain, there's a need, very important need. Like there are lots of single parents that they are alone, that they are in the hospital. They are looking for families. Here in Barcelona, I do a kind of I help single families that they cannot take care of their children, and once in a week they come home. And last week they called me asking me if I could take care for a week for children from 0 to 3. But of course I would do it, but I cannot because I'm working and I cannot take care of a little person while I'm working. But I mean, it's a global need. How many
Yeah.
parents they are in the hospital alone and their children? I mean, it's happening here in Spain, and it makes me think a lot how fortunate we are, Siddhant, you, me, and
Yes.
now that we have connection. Come on,
Yes.
and we have to give it back to the society. What can we help? I look like
Yes.
Mahatma Gandhi, but I really feel it.
You don't look like Mahatma Gandhi at all. you look you look far more prettier than Mahatma Gandhi. But I know what you're saying. The sentiments are there as well.
Yes, that's the thing. Okay, now
Hmm.
random questions. Are you
Okay, good.
ready?
Yes.
Okay, you don't have to think too much. I
Okay,
never
before that,
think.
I just want to quote Alabut Wakor. I'm so sorry if I am pronouncing it wrong. She's saying, Sara is a great journalist, and I agree with you. Sara
She's
is a very
Eva.
good journalist.
You met Eva.
Yes.
Do you
Oh, that's
remember?
Eva.
Yes, Eva. All about
Ah,
Eva. Yes.
hola, Eva. But then okay, I'm not saying. Even my people who know me, friends who know me, if there's a live session, he's such a good guy. He's such a great actor. They want to show their support and love. But I
It's
totally get it.
true.
Yes,
I
let's
cannot read
let's.
I cannot read the comments. I don't know why. I
Oh,
cannot read them.
really? There must be. I can read all of them. Do you want me to read them out? Let's just say hi to everybody on.
Yes.
Kiera 4R says hi. Nikita, what's happening, Nikki? Nikita's a friend of mine. She lives in Manhattan, in New York right now. I hope you're well, Nikki. Love to you. Anshika says hello. Eva Brui. She says something in
Eva.
Spanish. I can't
Try
understand
it, try
that.
it. Please try it.
Okay, where did Eva? Where is your pensare que si y ya está?
Pensa. I'm not getting, but it's okay.
She says pensare que
Pensaré que sí y ya está. Okay, that she remembers you.
ah
Yes, yes, yes.
see,
Good
I speak
Spanish.
Spanish also. There
Yes,
you
come
go.
on.
Right. So thanks everyone for coming on board.
Yes.
Uh, Moya, what's happening, bro? Yes. Now for your question, let's get back to it.
Okay, random questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. What is the most surprising thing that a fan did for you that you can tell?
Oh, yes.
Come on.
Yes, thank you for finishing that and clarifying the two. The one thing which my one Anju Jahanji. Okay, she's a fan of. She also handles my fan club. She's in Manchester, and in the initial days, she realized I was on a vacation. I was in Amsterdam. I was traveling through Europe, and I landed up in Amsterdam. And when I came to my hotel room, I found a package by Anju Jahanji. Right? Yeah, it was this gift package, and I had not told anybody where I was. And she had the
Wow.
investigating powers to find out because on one Facebook post I had written that I'm looking to go to Amsterdam. So if there are
Okay.
any hotels you can recommend, and a couple of there she is, Anju's on there. That's the and a couple of friends had recommended some hotels. So she called each hotel to find out if there was a reservation of me. And 2 days before, send the package because it would take time for her to reach the package to
Yes.
reach, right? Yes. So, but then when I entered my hotel room, the package was right there. The gifts were right there. So that's I was totally. I mean, I could. You expect something in your own country, right? But
Yes.
another
Yes.
country, another hotel room, out of the blue, boom, right there. So,
Come
and
on.
she's been a supporter and a well wisher of mine for a good 15 years now. And that's just unconditional love that she's given me. So thank you, Anju. Really appreciate it.
And come on. And the important question: what was inside the
Yes.
box?
What was inside the box? Oh my God. So I love these wristbands, right? And
Ah,
yeah, so she'd given me some of these, and I still have a couple of them. And
that's very nice.
yeah, I always wear them. And today I'm not. Today I'm reducing. I'm reducing a lot. No minimalism, but no watch also. But yeah, that's and a card and a card.
I used to work in the radio, and I was doing a night program where people used to call, people alone and telling all these things. And there was someone that sent me a videotape of himself, like listening to the radio program, the one that
Uh
I
huh.
was doing. And I no,
Uh
but I
huh.
felt really scared. Thank
You got
God
scared.
yes, because it was, he was a little bit strange.
Look,
Thank
I,
God
you know what I've, yeah, thank God. Please finish.
it was the radio and he couldn't see me. I mean, but
Sarah,
when you work in the
yeah,
radio, you go inside everybody's houses, and
yeah,
some people, they take the right of saying lots of things. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. But Sarah, I also feel it is our responsibility because the people express their love and appreciation in different ways, and
Yes.
sometimes what we feel is intrusive might just be them really kind of reaching out. Until they don't stalk you and are at your home
Yes,
or
yes, yes.
done any physical harm, of course. But I think in some ways we also need to be a little kind.
Yes,
As okay,
it's
understand
love.
that they mean it as a big compliment, and us we should take it as that as opposed to because I too when this package landed up in Amsterdam, right, and I had stopped by a cafe before coming into the hotel and indulged in some cakes. So yeah, but I too was like, whoa, and my God, and this and that. But then
Yeah, yeah,
after some
yeah.
time, I realized, no, this is, it's just their way of connecting, and that's beautiful.
And what is the most surprising thing that you have done for an idol or
Oh, so my idol are my parents, right? My
oh
mentors and my idols, and for them, I think the most surprising thing I did was for their thing was it was for their anniversary, and I called all their friends home, and I dressed up as a butler. Like
oh
I wore a suit and I dressed up as a butler, and I was the butler for them for that evening, and organized a music session for them, and just gave them a time which they give to us every day. So it was just I just wore a fancy suit. Otherwise, moms do that all the time for us, right?
yeah.
So I think that's just wow. When I'm saying it, I'm saying that's the most I've ever done for them. My God, I need to do more for them now. I'm just listening to myself, like that's not much at all.
But it's very sweet.
Thank you.
Okay, mountain or sea,
Mountains. Sweet. Salty, uh, depends. I'm not much of a sweet person. I like, but salty also, yeah, sweet and salty, 50-50.
Ah, that's good. A Netflix or HBO TV movie serial that I must see.
Oh, Netflix. I'm sure you see Money Heist. Everyone has watched Money Heist right now,
Which
right?
one?
Money Heist.
I
It's
haven't.
it's this Italian it's this Italian TV show. It's incredible. Oh, you must watch it on Netflix. Money
I
Heist,
will.
4 seasons.
Whoa. And HBO, or do you have any other one that they
See,
should
I
pay?
I don't have HBO. I've got Prime. There's
Ah,
this Hindi TV show on Prime. It's called Afsos,
I
and
haven't seen it.
it's if you can Prime Afsos. In fact, a friend of mine's acting in it, but I'm not saying it because he's acting in it. I'm saying it because it's an incredible story. It's about a
Really?
guy who wants to kill himself, and it's this dark comedy, but it's damn funny. It's comedy. It's
Can it?
hilarious. You must watch it. And he's acted, and everybody acted it so well. It's written well, shot well. It's very good.
And do you watch yourself when you finish when you used to work in the on the TV? Did you
Yeah,
watch?
no,
No.
not so much. I'd watch it once to see how I performed, so that I would know how I can, how I
Improve.
look, how I sound, how it looks. Yeah, but I don't. I've never watched my performance twice. No, I
Really?
don't. Yeah,
I
no,
have.
no. Yeah,
I have, but
good.
with yours.
Oh, you have good taste, Sarah.
Yes. Cheers. Cheers. Because here I've got
Ah,
a joke.
cheers.
Ding.
Salud.
Salud. Yes. I
I
mean,
hope you kept eye contact.
yes. Okay. What's the best thing of being an actor?
You get a lot of time on and you get a lot of time off as well.
Wow.
I think as an actor, I have more holidays than work days, and and in fact, I don't have any work days because my father told me once that if you make your hobby your work, you never have to work a day in your life. And as an actor, I've never really worked a day in my life. Well, the work for us is getting the other work, but when we are actually shooting and working, then that's just fun. That's
That's
the
cool.
best. Many other good things, but that's the best thing.
And what's the worst thing? Come on,
Trying to
there
get the
must be
work.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
trying to get the work. And trying to get the work. And you know what is also bad is getting your money. I don't know how things are in Spain, but here we get it after a while, like 2 to 3 months. And
Yes.
unfortunately, the system and some of the people in the system are bad that you got to literally beg for your money at times. You got to ask, and it comes to a point of begging, of threatening, of it gets bad, and it's wrong. You've earned it, you've agreed upon it. There's a contract, and still you have to go through it. That's wrong. So that's the
Yes.
worst thing I feel.
Yes, I think that this when you do something that is like, I mean, when you go to a supermarket, you just pick up your things and you pay them. But
Yes.
when we are talking about these kind of things that are related with culture, it's like you have to beg and come on, it's
Yes.
I mean, you book me, then pay me.
Yes.
Yes, even
Yeah.
here they pay maybe 2 3 months later, but you have to pay your taxes like the first day, and
Absolutely.
it's horrible. Yes, and come on, Sidan, an embarrassing situation.
Oh,
Tell me
many.
one. Yes,
So many. So many. In
come
context to
on.
what?
Anyone, any
Uh,
context.
any context. The most recent embarrassing situation. I think there was this time when I was in Bali, and I was shopping for something, and I really liked something, and we Indians have this thing of bargaining, right? It's just our
No,
right to bargain.
really.
Yes.
Let me think. Come on, how can you beat that? Please.
So,
Probably.
so I, s- if I,
But
yeah.
then the worst thing is that you say as a foreigner, yes or no, and this person says, and you think yes or no, and it's like boom, that's it. Sorry.
No, no, not at all. So when I was bargaining with the shopkeeper, and I was really getting, bargain, and she was losing her thing. And finally she came and, she said, are you Siddhant Karnick from Ek Tara Ek Tirani? Because I didn't know, I mean, it watched it also. She recognized me from the show, which was big over there as well. And then I felt so embarrassed. I'm like, oh my God, you know, I was bargaining for like some little money, and here she
Yeah.
recognized, and then I was like, oh, okay, bye. Yeah. So that was the
Th-
last.
this,
Uh,
but this is a good situation. I mean, I
it was
remember my
embarrassing.
work. But my worst embarrassing situation when I used to live in London, and because I
Hmm.
wanted to improve my English, and my first day
Hmm.
of job, I remember that my boss was coming, and then there was the bread. It was on the door, and then because I wanted to look like, whoa, I'm very cool. I know lots of things in English. I said to him, "Do you need a helping hand?" And then he was looking at me like crazy girl. And then I went inside and I realized that he only have one arm, and I was like, oh no.
Oh,
He was,
oh. But
yeah,
you meant well. You meant well. So that's.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't
You
know
know
that
the
he understood that. I don't think so.
the thing about embarrassment is that it's a one-way thing. Like it's not necessarily the other person
Yeah.
feels that you should be embarrassed for what you just said. It's us who feel embarrassed for something which it doesn't need to be. It's just inner monologue going on in your own head. So I think next time we feel embarrassed, we got to ask ourselves: is it a two-way thing, or is it just me feeling embarrassed? So I think we'll reduce the more embarrassing situation. But I'll tell you what, I love putting people into awkward situations.
Don't tell me,
I
really.
love it. Yes, I intentionally put people into awkward situations because I love to see their reactions. See, awkwardness is a very rare, very less spoken about, very rare. You spend very little time in being awkward. And I enjoy watching people being awkward.
And what
So I
kind of
put people in awkward.
situations? What kind of
Just
situations?
anything. Not, I mean, whatever is happening in between them, or there's a long, if people are meeting, I just put them purposely, intentionally, because I know that whatever awkwardness they would feel is just through misunderstanding, and just through communication it'll get better. But I enjoy that few moments of awkwardness. It's lovely. It's nice. It
No,
is.
it's lovely for you.
It's lovely for me. I love it. It's very entertaining for me.
Okay, and what is the first thing that you're gonna do when this quarantine it's gonna be over? The first
Go
thing.
for a long ride on my motorcycle. Meet with my
You
biker buddies
you
and
miss
go.
it, no?
Yeah, yes, a lot, a lot.
Okay, now an intelligent question. Your favorite
Okay,
pink color. Which is your favorite pink color?
my favorite pink color.
It's not a question, it's a stupid thing.
Oh, baby pink.
Wait,
The,
very
the
well.
color of pink, the color of pink on your cheeks. When I embarrass you
Oh,
or get you awkward.
a place to get lost.
Inside yourself.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You see, I'm approving your answers.
See, because if you don't get lost, how do you find yourself?
It's true, it's true. Come on, an easy one. Your favorite Indian food. That's easy, no?
Fried fish that it's called bombil fry. It's Bombay duck. It's very specific. It's my grandmother's recipe. It's made only in our home. So
Ah,
yeah, that's my and pani puri. You remember
pani
pani
puri.
puri? Yeah, pani puri.
Whoa. Do you cook?
No, I I'm so bad at cooking that I can burn water.
That's more than enough. Huh?
Is it?
Water?
Yeah. No, people
Okay,
boil it. I can burn it.
that's even better.
Or is it even better? Then I will, when I will see you, I will serve you burnt water. We'll find
Please,
out
I
how
will
good it is
die.
then.
Please, please, please. What is going to be your next video? What are we gonna see next? Or now you are not thinking about any other video on your YouTube channel?
No, I already have one made. I'm finding the right time to release it. It's very good. It's basically, so I keep, should I tell you? Yeah, okay. So it's about the perspective of an eagle,
Wow.
of what an eagle sees. And
Hmm.
I have a drone, and I've been flying that around. So this time I'm trying to show it as it's a perspective of an eagle. And this is being shot in Udaipur when I was shooting something else. So what I'm showing is beautiful. It's really nice, and collaborated with a couple of people. So this guy named Fabian, he's from he's not from Spain. He's from Brazil. He's
Ah.
done he, he's done the color correction on that. So it's good. It's going. So I'm now collaborating with people, making it more than just myself, because I feel I've learned enough now to collaborate with professionals. Earlier it was just about understanding the techniques and the technicality. So that's the
I,
next. Yes, Raquel
but you
says
have
eagle something.
you
Hello
have to
from
dance
Pineda
more.
Demar.
Pineda de
I
Mar,
have to.
it's my
What is
this is,
that?
this is the place where I was born, Pineda de Mar. It's my village.
Ah, ah, wonderful. Is she your cousin? I think she's your cousin, right?
I'm sure my family is here.
Wonderful.
Pineda de Mar. But Siddhant, you have to dance more in your drums. I told you, you have to dance
I
more,
will.
like Shah Rukh Khan. You know?
I will. I will. I will. I will. I will most definitely dance well. As soon as I get this slip back,
Yes,
this slip this out of the way, I will dance more.
please.
Hola
Okay,
from
Shah Rukh.
Pineda.
Hola from Pineda. Hello from Pineda.
Hola.
Hola.
Hey
Okay,
Raquel.
my sister. She's the best. Okay, Shah Rukh Khan or Amitabh Bachchan?
Amitabh Bachchan. Amitabh
Really?
Bachchan, sir. Amitabh Bachchan for acting. Shah Rukh Khan for entrepreneurship.
Ah,
Yeah. He's a
and
fantastic entrepreneur.
it's true. Yes. An actress. Which actress do you like? Indian actress.
Uh, Alia Bhatt is done doing really well these days. So Alia Bhatt as the Indian actress.
And Hollywood actors. Which one do you like?
Meryl Streep.
Really? Hmm.
Yeah. Nobody nobody better than Meryl Streep. Period. Like, boom.
She's the one. Yes.
She's
Yes.
the one. It starts and ends at Meryl Streep.
Siddhant, do you know any Spanish word apart from hola?
Uh, ¿Qué tal?
Very well.
Muchas gracias. Uh, ¿Cómo, there's something, I have to come to Spain again. It's been too long.
You have a house in Barcelona, you know already.
Thank you, thank you.
And very clean.
Gracias.
Gracias. Very clean. With hot
Very clean?
water, electricity, all the facilities.
I will take you up on that offer then.
Okay, and my last question.
Yes.
My sister Raquel, she wants me to ask you, Spanish omelette with or without onion?
Can you repeat that?
Spanish omelette, the Spanish omelette,
Yes, yes.
with or without
Onions. With
onion?
onions. Lots of
With.
onions. I love onions. Yes. I'm Indian. I
Give me
love my
five.
onions. Yeah.
Give me five.
And I must say, your national dish, paella. Yes?
Paella.
Paella.
Do you like
Yeah, it's
paella?
very. I can I be very honest? I did not enjoy it because it reminded me of
Ah, yes,
biryani, right?
yes, yes.
Yes. So I was immediately taken to biryani, the taste of biryani, and then I said, "No, biryani is better." So I'm very sorry. And I had it at two, three places. I said, you know what, maybe paella at this restaurant isn't good. But I went to some other places and I was like, biryani is better. Sorry, guys. I love paella, but I have to be honest with you. I love, yeah, you got what I mean.
Yes, it's like biryani. What I love, one of my favorites Indian foods. Well, I love chapati. I'm crazy for chapati, and I love lassi. I can be drinking
Ah,
lassi always. Like I love Indian food and uh,
do you like,
chicken butter
do
masala.
you,
I love it. I think it's
do you
one of
like
my.
Indian men?
Yes, of course. Come on.
Yes? Good. Because I'm sure Indian men would love you. So,
Okay. I have finished, Siddhant. I'm very happy talking to you after a long time. You look amazing.
likewise.
And
Oh,
I like
thank you.
what you're doing, the job that you're doing. It's so cool.
Thank you, Sara. And I really like what you're doing. And I remember when we met, you were a TV presenter and you were trying to make Bollywood very big in Spain, and you did that also. You had
It
a couple of
works.
concerts that you did,
Yes.
and that was really good. And after that, you got into radio, and I watch
Yes.
sometimes your live radio interviews as well. And you speak so fast, like blah, blah, blah. It's so like
Yes. Always.
I think the language of Spanish is very fast speaking,
Yes.
but
It is.
you speak so fast without any, there's no interrupt, there's no there's no ahs. It's like, wow, that's very good.
Yes, because I collaborate once in a week in a radio program, which is it's an early morning wake up radio program, and you have to be very clever and you have to run a lot, and that's why I'm always like like I can but it's okay.
Very good. You have
Okay,
a lovely personality. You're very bubbly. I think Anju also mentioned that you're very bubbly, and that's where the energy for radio comes from. Yeah, and you should get back to TV, most definitely.
we'll see. And for the moment, I'm happy where I'm working, and that's okay.
Very good.
Oh,
Shall we take some questions before I say bye? So take some
yes,
questions from
yes,
somebody.
yes.
Sarah's wedding. Are you getting married?
I'm not. शादी नहीं.
सारी शादी नहीं ओहो ऐसे कैसे any questions over here no questions say hello to Sari Stars hello Sari Stars I hope all of you
I'm,
all are watching and listen to Sarah's radio show she's really good very talented and lovely human being
and my family is in love with you. Now I can read the comments.
oh there you go
Now I
there
can
you
read
go
them. And
Auntie said to Sarah marry my what is she
my cousin,
saying
my
sorry
cousin,
Anju just Auntie said to Sarah, marry my son. Oh my God. There's already, I think our families already approve of each other.
my cousin is asking, how are you dealing with quarantine?
Good days and bad days.
Uh-huh.
But what I do now is every time I start feeling bad and down and prisoned inside, I listen to some motivational talks. There's some
Whoa.
great, yeah, just and they like there's this one talk by Denzel Washington, and all these there are a couple of YouTubers who have made these motivational talks with music in the background. So it really like gets you up and inspired and I've been listening to that every time I feel down. And at 6 p.m., I do this lot of podcasts. So there's Sadhguru. He's a very well-known, very logical
Mm.
thinking guru over here who I listen to as well. And apart from that, my mother makes great food for me, so that keeps me in great spirits and high. And dad
Come
serves me
on.
great drinks, so I'm
You
sorted.
are you are in heaven. They are
I am in
asking
heaven.
us, how did we meet?
Yes.
How did we met?
Do you want to
They are
say, or
asking
should I say?
you.
How did we meet? So I was in this acting class, and it was one of our last days of acting class, and we had this team of Spanish people who had come in to interview and do an interview on Bollywood, and they'd come to document the way to become an actor, and they'd come to our class. And Sarah and Chabi was also there, right?
Yes, also,
Yes,
yes.
and Chabi was also there, and Eva.
No, Rachel. My sister
Rachel,
Raquel.
yes.
Yes, 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 yes. It's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, three of y'all were there, and y'all were interviewing, documenting us, and and that was the last day, in fact. So we had a party because it was the last day of our class, and we had a big party. And after your shooting, you came and joined us, and we all partied together, and we had a great time.
And this generation of students, are they in this business, in acting business, or 50% or
You know, I'm the only one. Nobody
really?
from my batch. Yeah, there's another boy, but apart from the two of us, nobody else pursued it.
It
Yeah.
has to be difficult. Everything is difficult. I mean, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Siddhant, I do every day these lives because I want to keep in contact with my family, because we share our experiences. I think the sense of humor for me is very important. We share lots of things. First of all, thank you for sharing us with these crazy lives. And I think it was my sister that she said that my fans are called Saristas, from my name.
Ah,
What about your fans? Are they Karnickers or what?
they are called Siddhanites.
Sida- That's very cool.
Siddhanit. Anju is the one who coined that and keeps that. So we're so blessed to have people who really, who want to associate themselves with us. I truly feel very blessed for them. So thank you. Siddhanites, there you go. That's Anju.
It's very cool. Okay. Did you have dinner? Now you're going to have dinner, or you had dinner
Yes,
already?
I'm going to have a drink and then I'm going to have a dinner. I didn't know you were
Okay.
going to have wine. Otherwise, you would have made it a BYOB party. Everyone would have come on board with drinks in their hand, and we could have had a party over here. I'm having
Yeah.
water. Should have
Oh
something
my God.
alcoholic now.
Cheers
Cheers.
for you. Okay, Siddhant, thank you very much. It
Thank
was
you,
a
Sarah.
pleasure. I hope to
Thank you.
see you again here on your blogs, face to face, in Barcelona, in Mumbai. Let's see.
The world has become small now, and I'm sure we will meet.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Okay.
Take care,
I send you
Sarah.
big kiss. Take care.
Bye.
Bye, bye,
Bye
bye, bye,
bye.
bye. Thank you. Adeu. I'm saying goodbye in Spanish. Adeu.
Adieu.
Bueno. Com us heu quedat? No m'entero gaire. Ai, m'estic pixant. Eva diu que es van conèixer a escola, que ella estudiava amb la Sara, feia un documental amb Raquel i va entrevistar. De mi no diuen res, coe. Que sí que hem dit el teu nom, Raquel. Lo de la Raquel no m'ha dit. Bueno, ja està. Even that says you're very pretty, Sarah. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You have an amazing son. It was a pleasure. Pregunta-li si li agrada l'esquetxo. Merda. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much. I had a lot of fun and m'ho he passat molt bé. Sobretot beveu aigua calenta. And I'll see you. Thank you very much. Say hello to Saristas, please. Now I'm reading your comments. Oh, que saluden los Saristas. Okay, it's 13 minutes left and this is gonna be over. Bueno, moltes gràcies. Thank you very much. Que jo crec que això són els comentaris antics. Euros watcharàs plenty. Milionària de la Rosalia Cantalí. Ai, ai. Bueno, deixo aquí un petó molt gran. M'ho he passat molt bé. Saristes.